The WRTV 20th Annual Toy Drive Special. It's the most wonderful time of the year, the time to give a helping hand to our friends and neighbors in need. It's hard to believe it's been 20 years collecting toys here at WRTV.
Why do I feel like we're going to be overwhelmed by Pack 170 here?
They're charging at us.
We as a Gregory family wanted to contribute to the toy drive.
Corvette convertibles in December, they'll do anything. Thanks for keeping Hoosier spirit alive and well. Thanks to all of our viewers who have donated thousands and thousands of toys.
Bigger and better every year.
It's a Hoosier tradition that grows stronger each year. Thanks for your generous donations and creative presentations.
You ready to go take a flying leap into all these bears?
Let me help you out. What floor are you headed to? Whoa! 2020 has been a challenging year full of changes in all our lives. The need is greater now more than ever. WRTV hopes to put smiles on thousands of kids' faces through our WRTV 20th Annual Toy Drive. What a great location to bring the spirit of the holiday season to you, the Christmas Nights of Lights at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. Tonight, we'll introduce you to the organizations from all over Central Indiana that help distribute the toys to those in our community that need some help this holiday season. Those groups not only help families during the holidays, but also all year long with food pantries and other desperately needed services and programs. Let's start with the Grace Care Center that's been serving their community for more than 8 years.
Hello, I'm Marcus Castile and I'm the Associate Pastor of the Grace Care Center located here in Noblesville. The need for our families is really great in this area. We service over 800 families that come to us every week from northern Marion County as well as Hamilton County who find themselves in need, trying to put food on the table and caring for their families. In January, we were able to open the brand new Care Center here at 146th Street. The Care Center comprises of 4 different ministries that together make up the Care Center. We're standing in the Choice Food Pantry, which allows families to come in and pick and choose exactly which items they would like to feed their family. We also have a vehicle ministry, referral services, as well as English classes. To run an operation like this that serves over 800 families every week, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of volunteer time, and it also takes a lot of donations. As Christmas approaches, many families find themselves in a different type of need. It moves from providing food on the table to trying to provide an experience for the kids and their families. The kids do not get to choose which family they grow up in, and so when a kid is in a family that is in need, they still have the same desires as all of us do of getting presents and giving presents. That's why we really love how the toy drive is actually set up. It blesses not only the kids who are receiving the toys, but it also blesses the families who can actually provide, the parents who can provide those toys for their kids and to give them that experience. One story that will always stick with me is one of our families who came in to shop. The kids were preoccupied at a coloring station, so the parents can come into the store and the kids are not a part of that. And the mom was going through and she saw one of these items that was actually on her kids' Christmas list. So she was just overwhelmed with emotion that she could actually provide the gift that her daughter actually wanted that year. It's really great to be in the toy store when it's open and our families get to come in. To see the joy on the face of the parent is almost the same joy that the kid gets on Christmas Day when he opens it, because a parent gets to exactly pick which toy they know that their child wants. And so to give them that choice gives an experience to the parent in that moment that is very different than just receiving a toy that they didn't select and then providing that as a gift. And so we all have that desire to be able to provide for our families, and so to be able to give that to our families is just a wonderful experience. It's really a joy to see that this is the 20th year for the WRTV Toy Drive, and it's been a huge blessing. For the last 5 years, our partnership with them, it has impacted hundreds and hundreds of kids' lives each and every year, not only here at the Care Center, but all over Central Indiana. So on behalf of each one of those families, I really want to say thank you to WRTV and all of their employees and everybody who makes this possible. So thank you so much.
One group that is especially close to those of us here at WRTV is Urban Act Academy right here in Indianapolis. For many years now, WRTV has volunteered at various events from book drives and holiday parties, all to help put a little joy and encourage the love of learning in the school students.
I'm Bernice Armstrong, the principal at Urban Act Academy. We are a school that serves about 350 high-need, underserved students in Indianapolis. Urban Act Academy is an acronym. It stands for Us Reaching, Benefiting, Aiding, and Nurturing a Community Together. And so we really believe in cultivating not only the community within our school, but the one around us as well. So some of the services that we offer to our families, many of whom are in some of the shelters that are in the downtown area, about a third of our students actually are experiencing some sort of housing insecurity. We provide things like legal services, mental health services. We have a school-based pantry that operates twice a month. So not only families in our school, but anyone in our neighboring community can come and get the resources that they need. Specifically, we've had a family this year who has 4 students in our school this year. When COVID hit, for example, that family was actually on lockdown in their shelter for a number of days and had a lot of challenges even getting what they needed to access school. The students weren't able to come in or out, and it was really difficult for that family to access school. The mom was not working at the time. And so one of the things that we're able to do when we find out about those things is to directly provide more services or more intense services. So we can get meals delivered to and from the students. We can provide and make sure that they have the technology that they need to access school. We can drop off and pick up work because our staff are really great in meeting our families where they're at. And when those students do return to school, we make sure to love on them, make sure that they have the mental health services, and we can check in with that family on an ongoing basis to provide anything else that they will need to help out. This holiday season, we plan on servicing all of our families here at Urban Act. Whether that is meals and dry goods and canned goods for the holidays or through books or toys. We simply do that because we know our families have expansive need. Due to COVID, a lot of our families have been out of work, have lost their work, have experiencing housing loss or insecurity. And so not only do they have a need for food, things like shoes and clothing, but sometimes when families have spent their last on those things, they don't have enough for things like school supplies, books, or even toys that would just make their child happy. On behalf of all of the families and staff here at Urban Act, I'd like to thank WRTV for all of the support and the partnership in providing toys and resources for our families that will really make a difference this holiday season.
We want to give a special thank you to the Red Cross, our partner who's helping with volunteers and trucks to make sure we can deliver all the toys we're collecting. They also connected us to the Grassroot Projects and Westminster Community Center to help support their efforts over the holidays, bringing more toys to more communities in central Indiana.
I'm Jeff Immel, Indiana Region Program Director for Service to the Armed Forces and International Services, and we are so excited to partner once again with WRTV and collect toys and donations for deserving organizations throughout central Indiana. This year, 2020, has been a trying year for all of us, and especially for children. And these toys and donations are going to make this year a little brighter for children throughout central Indiana. The toys that you donate not only have a positive impact on the children, but it also has positive impact on the parents of the children. So many parents have come back to us so grateful that they received toys during the holidays, that they've come back and actually volunteered with the American Red Cross. This toy drive has a huge impact on the communities in central Indiana, and we just want to thank WRTV for allowing us to participate with them.
New to our toy drive this year, an organization helping immigrants who are making central Indiana their new home.
Hi, I'm Priya Gangwani, the president and co-founder of Grassroot Projects. We are an organization which was established in 2017 to serve and provide basic needs to immigrant children from under-resourced communities, low-income communities. 38% of immigrant population suffers from food insecurity. So we started this new project where we have been calling these families and providing them gift cards for shopping for the holidays so that these children get healthy, home-cooked, nutritious food. We are trying to reach out to all these families who have difficulty reaching out to resources because of language barrier, transportation issues, and just being new to the country and not knowing how to access them. We customize the package to them, and we provide the packages at their doorstep. We had to completely restructure and do a food insecurity project and the basic care package. We have been doing all non-contactless drop-offs. All our volunteers were given masks and sanitizers. We have been using Amazon for online shopping. So we are doing our best to keep these families safe and protected during this pandemic. Sanitizers, hand soaps, and masks that we are placing in every care package that we are sending to our kids. I really think the toy drive by WRTV is going to make such a big difference in these children's lives, especially this year, where they have been through the pandemic and all these changes. So thank you so much.
We've expanded our toy drive farther east to the families in Henry County through the Westminster Community Center.
Westminster Community Center has been around since 1956, and we have served all of Henry County. The food pantry and clothing room are the two major stays of Westminster because we feel it's important to provide those necessities for families. We have a website that families can go to, but they can also call us and get directed to our facility where we can share with them the different services that we provide, and then they come on a regular basis. I think that the COVID has created opportunities where people have been laid off, and so they don't have that little extra money that they had before that they could take care of the needs of their children. So I'm suspecting that there will be a few more families that come our direction because of that. It's amazing to see the faces of children who receive toys. For many of us, it may be a normal kind of thing to look under the Christmas tree and find toys for their children, but many of the people that we serve don't have that luxury. In fact, many of them may not even have a Christmas tree. So it's really important for us to be able to reach out and help those families to have that joy of Christmas and to be able to see the faces of children who are happy because they too have been included in the Christmas giving. It's so important for persons like those who are listening to be able to give generously to the toy drive so that we can reach out and really minister to those who are in need in all of Henry County.
We are once again proud to support Project Angel, serving families in need in Hendricks County.
Project Angel started in Hendricks County about 30 years ago, and Project Angel stands for Area Neighbors Giving Extra Love. We actually partner with the county schools, and they do fun competitions and things during the day, and each day they're assigned, today please bring in a box of cereal or a jar of peanut butter. And so they go through the 2-week program of that. And then the student council goes around to the individual buildings, collects it, brings it to us, and then we have a great time sorting and boxing those up for delivery. And I mean a great time because we have Boy Scout troops, Girl Scout troops, church youth groups, all these folks that come in, some that it's like a family tradition for them. And so this year we have to restructure that because we can't have as many people in a small space. They have to wear masks.
So we were like doing everything that we had to do to make sure we would still help the families in Hendricks County. Last year we served 112 families. It was a little around 300 kids. This year, we are projecting a little bit more just because of everything.
When we deliver them to the families, they're unwrapped. So it gives the adults in the household the chance to look at them, wrap them, and really feel like they're still a part of the giving process. So
try so hard to make sure we always get what the kids' wish list item is, just because that's probably their only toy they may get that year.
We have people who have been on the receiving end and have then come back in future years to serve within the organization and to help because they knew what that outreach did for them at a time of need.
Thank you so much, WRTV. We appreciate you guys so much. Literally, this is like the most exciting thing that we have heard this whole year.
I would say it was kind of like the kickoff to us this year almost.
Yes.
When we got the word that we were selected as one of the recipients. It kind of just set the tone for the season.
Oh,
it cheered
did.
us all up and energized us.
This year we're making it even easier to donate to the WRTV 20th Annual Toy Drive. You can drop off a new unwrapped toy at your local Simon Mall Saturday, December 5th, or donate anytime at WRTV.com/toy drive.
People are searching and looking for connection and for community.
So you matter. You matter. It's just very humbling.
I had to tip my hat to these teachers.
I can do something with this. I'm gonna build a park.
It's nice to see smiles on people's faces. I just wanted to do something good.
It actually feels really good.
WRTV's 20th annual Toy Drive.
Teddy bears, check. That's a lot of toys.
I think we're going to need a bigger truck. Donate today. Visit WRTV.com/toy drive. Welcome back to the WRTV 20th Annual Toy Drive Special. I'm Chief Meteorologist Kevin Gregory. We're at the Christmas Nights of Lights show here at the Indiana State Fairgrounds, where you can drive through millions of lights that are synchronized to music on your car radio. Tracy, thank you for supporting the WRTV Toy Drive.
Oh, it's been our pleasure just to be a part of such an organization and event.
So quite a show going on behind us. Tell everyone what they experience as they take this 2.5-mile drive.
Well, you never have to leave the warmth and the comfort and the safety of your own car. You tune your car radio to the channel that we're broadcasting our music through, and all the lights will go to the music that you hear coming through your car radio.
And so it's about a half-hour trip?
Yeah, and you want to take your time so that you can pull over, look at the lights, enjoy it all.
So if we have snow or rain, how does that make it an even better experience?
Well, for one thing, most of the time crowds are less, and once the water is on the pavement, the reflection, it looks like there's 2 times as many lights.
How about that? And if you take 2 times a million, you get
over 2 million.
Yeah,
exactly.
It is fabulous. Christmas Nights of Lights runs through January 3rd. And now we head down south where Bill Boone and his team at Servants Heart of Indy are on a mission.
Hello, my name is Bill Boone and I am the Executive Director and Chairman of Servants Heart of Indy. I am also the co-founder of Servants Heart. We are a food pantry ministry that serves the southeast corner of Marion County. We provide basic staples, which is vegetables, dry pasta, something to fix for breakfast, sneak a snack in there once in a while. A lot of the families were referred to us by the social workers of the Beech Grove school system. So they knew exactly which families needed food assistance. When we took in the numbers in October, we had exceeded 20,000 lives touched for the month of October. In all of 2019, we only touched 15,026 lives. So that gives you an indication of the great need right now during these times of the pandemic when people are laid off. Well, the toys give the children of the families hope. They can't control what mom and dad does as far as working or not working, but at Christmas time, there's nothing like the joy on the faces of the kids when they get a new toy to them. It's a priceless feeling when the little kid gets a bicycle and they hug you around the leg as they're going out the door. There's nothing like that. Several years back, Linda and I were at the local Long John Silver's, and we were going over the families. That year we didn't have much money to provide for the family, so we were choosing what families were going to get helped. And one of the workers saw that we were doing something, but he was deaf. And so he wrote on a napkin, "Could you help my daughter? I have nothing to give her for Christmas." Linda and I said, "Yep, we're going to get him into the Santa shop." We had a brand new tricycle for his little girl. And it's just amazing how God used a message on a napkin to make sure a little girl had Christmas that year. This is one of the little airplanes that has been made for us by the Central Indiana Woodworkers. They make handmade wooden toys all year round. and then they bring them to us to be given away. So when we get more support from folks like the Central Indiana Woodworkers, from WRTV6, all these folks coming together, God uses it in a mighty way.
Another new group to the toy drive this year is Churches in Mission, serving the Martinsville and Mooresville communities.
Churches in Mission is primarily a food pantry, but also provides assistance with clothing, household goods, hygiene items, as well as rent and utility assistance.
We've been around for 33 years, and we started out in Mooresville, and then the last 4 or 5 years we expanded on into Martinsville. We really feel there's always going to be a need for people that are in need, actually, and so therefore we want to be there to help our communities to get back on their feet. Our ultimate goal is to break the cycle of poverty.
Churches in Mission was founded by churches coming together to work together and serve the needs for families in a way that single organizations couldn't, to really combine their services, combine their resources so we could serve anybody in need.
I think during the holiday windows, with Christmas in particular, people want to have an element of normalcy. And I know growing up as a kid myself, we always look forward to having family, gifts, and other, if you will, events of the holiday season. So we want to do what we can to bring that element to each and every family that we serve.
2020 has definitely been a very different year for Churches in Mission for the clients, not only providing assistance in a drive-through basis, but also for the volunteers, changing the way that they operate, masking, cleaning, doing all of the things that need to happen. We've really come together as an organization, and it's been amazing to see everyone put together what needs to be done in a way that makes it safe not only for the volunteers but also for the clients receiving items.
We're very grateful for WRTV and the efforts that have played out to be a part of the WRTV Toy Drive this year.
We get the opportunity to give these items to our families in need to make their Christmas brighter. It's been a tough year. It's been a stressful year for families. It's been a stressful year for children. And just knowing that they're going to have something fun on Christmas morning, knowing the smiles and the happiness that this will bring after such a tough year is amazing.
He needs no introduction. You know him, Nitro, the Indy Fuel, the teddy bear toss. They're synonymous with helping families during the holiday season. And to learn more, Nitro, we literally need to toss to Larry.
Well, we're very excited this year. Teddy Bear Toss is our opening night. It's an annual tradition here for the Indy Fuel. It's one of our favorite games of the year, December 11th. This year, be sure to come out, bring all your stuffed animals. We take all stuffed animals, not just bears, and we donate those to those in need. Last year, we got over 6,000 bears. How it works is when you come out, first goal, fuel score, throw them on the ice. Then we come out, we get them, we take them out, we dry them out, and then we donate them. And we've been doing it now for 5 years. It's our 5th year, right? So this is our 5th year, and we've gotten over 20,000 that we've been able to donate. So we're very excited about it. Again, December 11th, be sure to come out, check it out, don't miss it.
While 2020 has been full of changes for us all, one Indy tradition helping those in need for the holidays has found a creative way to spread the love while keeping socially distant in a truly Indy way.
Hi, this is Amp Harris, president of Amp Harris Foundation and Amp Harris Productions. My organization puts on an event called the Amp Harris and Friends Puts a Smile on a Child's Face for Christmas toy giveaway, where we adopt over 1,000 inner city kids. This year, I am proud to announce that we will be partnering up with the Indianapolis Motor Speedway to have our official toy giveaway right here at the track. When you talk about what has been going on in the year of 2020, the need has been much greater than any year that I've ever done this before. So to be able to still do this in these trying times, it's just a matter of giving family hope. And so we want to make sure that people still have a smile on their child's face, those parents that are struggling during these hard economic times. We just want to be here just to release a little stress off of their minds during the holiday. To be able to still have organizations like WRTV6, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the Indiana Pacers, the Indianapolis Colts, and so many other organizations to say you still have to do this because it is a need. For me to be able to change the format of it, where families now still get an experience because they'll get a chance to really ride around on the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, which, you know, to do something like that, because a lot of these families, they don't have the opportunities to attend the race. So this may be their first and maybe last time, or maybe their first in many a times that they'll come back because they'll be able to experience this. So to be able to do a drive-by at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, it goes hand in hand. So I'm super excited. We will do it during the day, which is normally done in the evening time, but we'll be able to do it during the day, which will give the families an opportunity to truly experience the greatness of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Every child that comes through that line, it touches me in a special way that I don't know, if you have not gone through that, you would not understand it. And being someone who's gone through it and who has lived it, and now I'm in a position to be able to give back. That's why this event is so important. And again, during 2020, with so many people who've been hit hard by COVID-19, we all have to do our part to lift up hope and blessings to support and help others. It does a lot for those families that come through and see so many people smiling, so many people giving them love. You know, we got to do air hugs this year, but those count too. So to be able to bless somebody for as long as I have during the holidays, it's special for me and those that come alongside of me to make this event a success. I want to continue to thank one of my major sponsors, WRTV, and their continued support to make sure that children all over the state of Indiana are blessed with toys for this Christmas.
Thank you to the Scripps Howard Foundation, the charitable arm of our parent company here at WRTV, for making our online donations possible. We'd also like to thank all our corporate partners, sponsors, and donors. Without them, the WRTV 20th Annual Toy Drive would not be possible.
Hi, I'm Corey Kreitzberger, General Manager of 1 Hour Heating and Air, Ben Franklin Plumbing, and Mr. Sparky Electric. And we're proud sponsors of the WRTV Toy Drive this year. This is our 11th year in a row sponsoring it. And the Toy Drive is important to us because not only do we work in these communities, but we're also a part of them by living in them. So this year we're trying to make the highest number of toy donations that we have. And we even have an internal competition going on with our technicians on who can collect the most toy donations.
Hi, I'm Mark Malnati from Lou Malnati's Pizzeria. We're new to Carmel, but we've been promising to bring our pizza to Indiana for 40 years, ever since my wife Jeannie and I went to school in Bloomington. Our daughters followed us, we never forgot the promise, and here we are. We're excited to be proud sponsors this year of the WRTV Toy Drive, and we think giving back in our community is an imperative right now during this COVID crisis. Reach back, each of you, and help us, join us in making this holiday special for people who are less fortunate.
I'm Joel Ballou with Precision Garage Door, and we're proud to be a sponsor of this year's WRTV Toy Drive. Our community's been so supportive of us, and we started a campaign of opening doors in our community where we're able to give back to military veterans and people that are our local heroes. This year we're trying to fill 2 of our trucks with toys for underprivileged children in our community, and we need your help. So thank you to Indianapolis, Central Indiana, our community, and happy holidays.
Hi, I'm Dara Farrar. I'm the president of Sandland Management and U-Store Self-Storage. This is our 6th year sponsoring the WRTV Toy Drive, and we're really happy to be able to help the community. During this pandemic, so many people are struggling, and it's really important that we can do what we can to help. We'll be collecting toys at each of our participating U-Store locations through December 11th. So if you're able, please drop off a brand new unwrapped toy. For a list of all of our participating locations, you can go to WRTV.com/toy drive.
Look at this, the toys are already coming in, and guess who's landed here at the Christmas Nights of Lights? It's Santa and Mrs. Claus, Beck Hunter here as well, a chief elf, and you've got to meet this. This is the captain of the sleigh. This is Elsa, she's 3 years old. Thanks again for making the Toy Drive so successful, yes. From all of us here at WRTV, thanks for helping brighten up this holiday season for children all over Central Indiana. Don't forget to bring your toy donation to your local Simon Mall on Saturday, December 5th, or donate anytime at WRTV.com/toy drive. Happy holidays and good night.